So it happened Wednesday night. I was preparing, dinner for Thanksgiving, and my friend, came into town to have dinner with us, and there we started the fireplace because the heat wasn't working in the house, and we haven't gotten, been able to get it fixed yet. So we started a fire to keep the house warm because it was so cold. And I guess what happened was that when the fire started, it went up and then it caught the roof on fire. And then everything kind of started going to a blaze. And so I had to call her father out to kind of help and see what we need to do. And he drove over, and he went up there on the roof and tried to use a fire extinguisher. But then turns out the fire extinguisher was actually empty. It was like completely on the red line, so that didn't help. So then he told me to grab the hoses. I'm grabbing the hoses and handing them to him to try to get the fire out on the roof. And he's like, "No, just call the fire department." So that's when we were like, "Okay," I'm on the phone. I'm like, "Yeah, I need you guys to come right now before my whole house catches on fire." And it started like it was just the corner right there, and on the top of the roof was like on fire. And when they got here, they of course went and assessed the fire damage and whatnot. I think we were out here probably till like 11 or 12, and they were pretty much trying to get it completely out, and then of course they had to assess to make sure that it was safe to enter, and what they told us was that it's not a legit, like, up to code, like there was something faulty about the chimney or something. They're good, actually. They just acting like it's a regular day. My cat, on the other hand, I'm sure he was very traumatized, and it took us about 2 or 3 days after the fact to find him. She's doing a lot better than I've been doing. I've had to go in and out of the hospital urgent care a few times just to get breathing treatments due to the smoke. We had one reptile that died. Our other reptile survived, luckily. He was the closest one to the fire, so I'm really glad that he survived. Like, most chimneys, when you go to a house, it extends past the roof. Yeah. This one went a little bit under the roof. The Red Cross did help us with a hotel room, at least till today, and my mom is working on, talking to the renter's insurance and the landlord. Of course, we weren't able to reach them all weekend because it was Thanksgiving weekend, so we were kind of, trying to just figure things out to see what they can do about the situation. Because it's unfortunate that we have nowhere else to go now today because we checked out of the room and our funding's gone. So we're hoping, people can help us out around the community a little bit more. And, people have been very generous, giving baby formula to her and bringing us food, clothes, baby wipes, stuff for the animals, We do have a GoFundMe. It's called the Kantorowitz Family Life Rebuild. So the last name, K-A, N as in Nancy, T as in Tom, OROWITZ, and it's the Kantorowitz Family Life Rebuild, sorry.